During World War II, the survival of nations depended on a technology that the public didn't even know existed: radar. Originally termed RDF, or radio direction finding, it was the Allies' most significant technical advantage. The British chain-home network consisted of giant steel towers along the coast. It was a floodlight system that bathed the sky in radio waves. It didn't just see, it anticipated. This was the birth of electronic warfare. While the Luftwaffe had superior numbers, the RAF had a 15-minute head start. This strategic advantage allowed them to scramble fighters precisely where needed, effectively tripling their fighter strength in the air. Before radar, you could only react to what you could see. After radar, you could respond to what was coming before it arrived. This shift from reaction to anticipation is the essence of true strategic advantage in any market. The investors who build real wealth in crypto are not the ones who react to what they can already see on Twitter or YouTube. They are the ones who have a different kind of radar for the digital age. They are the ones who detect the signal before it becomes visible to the crowd. They find the coins that are invisible because their fundamental value has grown significantly faster than their social attention. Our AI is that radar. Today, we are sharing 6 coins that our model has flagged as high conviction opportunities, coins flying completely below the radar of mainstream crypto attention. Welcome to Crypto AI Predictor. Subscribe right now if you want to stay ahead of what the crowd has not found yet. We do this research for you every single video, and subscribing is how you keep it coming. Educational and entertainment purposes only, not financial advice. AI projections are models, not guarantees. Always do your own research. We are not financial advisors. Now, let's look at Target 1. Target number 1, Arweave. It operates in a sector that is critical to the blockchain ecosystem, but rarely attracts the retail excitement that drives mainstream attention. Permanent storage is the play here. Arweave is not just a hard drive, it's the permaweb. It uses a unique blockweave structure where miners must prove access to random historical blocks to mine new ones, ensuring data is never lost. But the biggest shift is AO, a hyper-parallel computer built on top of Arweave. It moves from globally synchronized smart contracts to independent autonomous processes that communicate via messages. Messenger units relay data, scheduler units order the logs permanently on Arweave, and compute units execute the work in a marketplace. This allows for unbounded computation that traditional chains cannot match. Because AO processes can read and write data of any size directly to Arweave, it is the ideal home for decentralized AI. Developers can store LLMs on-chain and run inference without gas limits. Our AI found a massive data-to-price disconnect here. While developer integrations have spiked, the price hasn't reflected AO's potential. AI projection, a move toward the $30 to $35 range. Target 2, Celestia. It sits in a technical, unglamorous sector, modular data availability. This is why it has stayed invisible to retail, despite its foundational importance to the future of scaling. Monolithic chains like Solana do everything on one layer. Celestia unbundles the stack. It focuses solely on data availability, ensuring that transaction data is available for anyone to verify. Its secret sauce is data availability sampling. Using 2D Reed-Solomon encoding, light nodes can verify a block's data by only sampling tiny, random shards. This allows for massive scalability without hardware bloat. This architecture is the foundation of the roll-up-centric roadmap. By offloading storage to Celestia, Layer 2s can reduce their gas fees by up to 95%, making sub-cent transactions a reality across the ecosystem. The adoption is happening in developer circles, completely below the radar of retail attention. AI projection for TIA, a move toward the $7 to $9 range as modular narratives go mainstream. Target 3, Polygon. Most investors have an outdated mental model of Polygon. They think of it as just one of many Ethereum scaling solutions. They are missing the transition to the AG layer. The AG layer is a unified liquidity layer. It aggregates ZK proofs from different chains into a single certificate for Ethereum, creating a seamless, interoperable web of blockchains. Its security backbone is the pessimistic proof. It assumes every connected chain is potentially malicious and ensures that no chain can withdraw more assets than it has deposited. It is a cryptographic firewall. Our AI found a massive signal in the gap between market perception and the AG layer's development reality. AI projection, $1 to $1.50 as the AG layer narrative replaces the outdated L2 view. Target 4. Monad. This is a fundamental rebuild of the Ethereum virtual machine, designed for 10,000 transactions per second. It solves the sequential bottleneck that plagues traditional chains today. Monad achieves this through 4 pillars of pipelining: Monad, BFT consensus, parallel execution, deferred execution, and Monad DB. It is a ground-up engineering marvel for the EVM. Parallel execution allows Monad to run multiple transactions at once across CPU cores. It only re-executes if a conflict is detected. This is a massive leap over the single-threaded model of Ethereum. Deferred execution separates the ordering of transactions from their execution. Nodes agree on the order first, allowing the consensus layer to move forward at high speed without waiting for results. Finally, Monad DB solves the disk read/write bottleneck. It's a custom state database optimized for the Merkle-Patricia trie, supporting asynchronous I/O that traditional databases cannot handle. The AI model has flagged Monad's parallelization architecture as a 2026 game changer. It offers Solana-level speed with Ethereum-level developer tools. It is the ultimate invisible giant of the cycle. Target 5. Berachain. Built on the Cosmos SDK, Berachain addresses the mercenary capital problem with a radical new consensus mechanism, proof of liquidity. It aligns security and liquidity. It uses a tri-token system: Bera for gas, Honey as a stablecoin, and BGT, a non-transferable governance token earned only by providing liquidity to whitelisted pools. Validators earn the power to direct BGT emissions. This forces protocols to bribe validators to direct rewards to their pools, attracting deeper, stickier liquidity that stays in the ecosystem. This creates a symbiotic relationship where security is directly linked to liquidity. You don't just stake to secure the network, you stake to provide the actual resources the ecosystem needs. Our AI model identified Berachain's proof of liquidity as the strongest economic signal in the Cosmos ecosystem. It is an infrastructure play that retail is completely ignoring. The alpha is in the alignment. Target 6. Eigenlayer. It is the ultimate efficiency play. Why bootstrap a new validator set when you can rent Ethereum's multi-billion-dollar security? This is the power of restaking. It allows stakers to opt in to additional slashing conditions to secure AVSS, actively validated services like bridges, Oracle networks, and data availability layers like EigenDA. Restakers delegate to operators, who run the software required by various AVSs. If an operator acts maliciously, both the operator and the restakers are slashed. It's a high-stakes market for trust. This eliminates the security hurdle for new protocols. An AVS can launch with institutional-grade security on day one by renting it from the Ethereum base layer. It is a fundamental shift in modularity. The AI model has flagged Eigenlayer as a network value multiplier. It increases the utility of staked ETH and provides a foundation for hundreds of new services. It is the engine of the 2026 cycle. In 1940, Britain was losing the Battle of the Atlantic. Long-wave radar was too big for planes and couldn't see U-boats. The solution was the cavity magnetron. Sir Henry Tizard brought this black box to the US in what was called the Tizard mission. It was centimetric radar, capable of fitting in the nose of a plane and seeing periscopes in the fog. By May 1943, the U-boat threat was neutralized. The Germans had no equivalent and couldn't understand how they were being detected. Precision technology ended their invisibility. Our AI is your cavity magnetron. It finds what is invisible to everyone else because they don't have the tools to see it. It turns the fog of the market into actionable intelligence. Remember, price discovery is an attention-driven event. If the activity is there but the attention is not, you are looking at an undervalued asset. The data doesn't lie. It just takes time to be seen. The crowd follows the noise. The winners follow the signal. In 2026, the noise is louder than ever, which means the signals are more valuable than they have ever been. Focus on what matters. Let's recap. Arweave is evolving from storage to hyper-parallel compute with AO. It's the most significant technical pivot in the ecosystem right now. Target $30 to $35. Celestia is the foundation of the modular scaling future. By solving data availability, it enables a new generation of high-performance Layer 2s. Target, $7 to $9. Polygon is building the ag layer, the connective tissue for a fragmented blockchain world. Outdated perceptions are creating a massive entry window. Target, $1 to $1.50. Monad is the parallel EVM revolution. It brings high-performance execution to the world's most popular developer ecosystem. It is the alpha favorite for a reason. Barichin fixes the mercenary capital problem with proof of liquidity. It's a fundamental rethink of how blockchains should incentivize growth and security. Eigenlayer creates a market for shared security. It enables a new wave of modular services by leveraging Ethereum's massive economic base. It is the engine of the 2026 cycle. A 15-minute head start won the Battle of Britain. A technical head start will win you the 2026 cycle. You now have the radar. The question is, what will you do with it? Stay focused. One final bonus signal, Hyperliquid. An L1DEX with staggering value accrual. 97% of all platform fees are used for buybacks. It's the technical favorite of the smart money. Hype is the name. And Kite AI. As AI agents become the primary users of blockchains in 2026, the infrastructure that powers them will be the most valuable real estate in crypto. Kite is building that foundation now. The market is getting noisier, which means the signals are getting harder to find. But for those with the right tools, the opportunities are more significant than they have ever been. Discernment is your edge. We do this research so you don't have to. We scan the code, we analyze the incentives, and we filter the data through our AI models to find the high conviction signals that others miss. Our commitment is to unbiased, data-driven alpha. We aren't here to hype coins. We are here to show you what the radar is seeing before the crowd arrives. Integrity is our foundation. The future belongs to those who see it first. Don't be the one reacting to the news. Be the one who already knew the story was being written. Stay ahead of the global trend. This is Crypto Eye Predictor, where artificial intelligence finds what human attention misses. Our radar never stops, and neither do we. Stay ahead of the crowd. See you in the next one.